Hey y'all! So, long story short, I got sick of this sketchbook a little bit too quickly. It's only been a month, so I'm done with it, and I bought 2 new sketchbooks, and I'm just gonna be filling those. So this is like 3/4, 75% sketchbook tour. We're probably gonna be back here in a couple of months when I'm broke and I end up finishing it. But anyways, so first page, yeah, July 1st. It's been a minute. It's been like 2 months. Just some BioWare screenshot redraws. Here, I was trying to do, this was like before I even officially started the sketchbook because I was just using the paper. I was trying to do my OC cover things, but I didn't really have a plan for any of them. Oop, let me scoot that over. I had a week where I was really wanting to play Mass Effect, but I didn't want to put in any of the effort, so I drew, Garrison Tally dancing. Here's Percy and Selena, you know, 2 of my OCs. My sister and my godparents, I guess, got together and bought me a car. Her name is Shelby, so I drew us together as we, I drew us together as we always should be. Here I drew Tegan and Ched, and I didn't realize until after I colored it that her forehead was huge. So there's that. More Mass Effect stuff. Garrus again. Me and my friends like to play the Hunger Games simulator, so I was coming up with people who were going to be on my teams. Percy. Marceline, because I got my Thule art markers, and I got like this pale blue, and I was really excited. There's a lot wrong with these sketches, but I was just playing around. Here's a clown baby. There's Sam. This is a redraw of something I did in like 2018 whenever I was posting every day on my Instagram because I had a problem. I really had a problem with filling in white spaces. I did not really do it that well on this one, but I did it way better on that one. I don't know. I'm just like scared because I always like to get the line right the first time, and so then when I'll go around that line, I get scared to get close to it. Percy and Melanie. Melanie looks like Janora there, and that really bothers me. I hadn't watched Korra for a long time when I was drawing that, but that's still, ugh. There's Penny on a horse, I guess. There's Omari. There is Selena and Sam. Pyramid Head, because it had just been announced, I think, that he was going to be in Dead by Daylight. Penny and Alistair, and then Penny's eyes. You know, we're about that. This is when I started doing the OC playlist stuff. I was gonna do like only, I don't know why I did all of them at once, because I feel like it really blocked me for a while. So there's Omari, Blair, Ched. Brandy's was originally under this post-it note of Garrus, but I didn't like it, so I just drew Garrus and put him there. Samuel, Jamie/Jaime, I can't decide which one I want to call him. This was when I was blonde and I wanted to give myself a new YouTube icon, but I realized that changing my icon every single time I dyed my hair was psychotic, and it just wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work for anybody. Melanie, Percy, Penny, Sean. I don't draw Sean that much, but he is Tegan's older brother, and that's all you really need to know. Audie, who is like, she's not really developed that much. I don't really like her cover either. She's like an alien. And then Selena, you know, living her life, being beautiful as always. And then Tegan, because we always save, oh, never mind. I was gonna say we always save the worst for last. Here was like, a funny little Saints Row doodle where Omari is posing on Lynn's car and she's like, "Get the fuck off my car, you hoe." I don't play that video hoe shit. So here's some drawings of Hawks, you know, the Birdman. Here's Brandy's cover. I was trying to give the feel that she was like prettying herself up after a fight or something. I don't know. Here, this was a fun idea. It stemmed from me wanting to draw my little crew from Dragon Age Origins, but I didn't want to draw their armor. So I just picked a random picture of people in t-shirts and drew them instead. And I was like, whoa, they look like camp counselors. Let's do a camp counselor alternate universe. So I drew Sten, and he's threatening a child for not folding his paper right, because I think I did that because he likes paintings. I'm pretty sure he likes paintings if you give them to him in the game. Not sure. Liliana with a bow. It's a really janky bow because I didn't really put that much effort into it. Morrigan in a swimsuit. I made her torso really short, like she has weird baby proportions. And then Alistair and Penny. Here's a Twilight page, because you always need one of those in your sketchbook. This was a screen cap paint with gouache. I just really wanted to do like a painting with like taping it off so it looked like all aesthetic. But turns out I can't paint for shit, especially when it's this small. And then I drew Edward and Rosalie, and Rosalie's wearing like one of those juicy tracksuits, taking a picture or like looking in a mirror. I didn't draw what was in her hand. And I wanted to draw Edward looking like full on like 2009 emo, not just like grunge, but then that was a lot of effort and I didn't want to do that. Another summer camp Sten. He's still threatening that child, and Zevran's just barely holding him back. Thought about drawing Wynn, but I didn't want to force it. It's just because, like, every time I go to the mage tower, I bring Morrigan, and, you know, she's my dark girlfriend, and I don't want to piss her off by bringing this old lady with us. So, here is Penny on the phone, another summer camp thing. Penny's up late on the phone with Alistair, and Morgan's like, for the love of God, will you shut up? We share a bed. Realized out of, like, everyone, when I do draw Mass Effect, I never draw Liara, despite her being, like, one of the most prominent characters in the series. Maybe because I think she's boring, and I have bad taste. So, here was a sketch of Penny, Morgan, and Zevran sitting at a table talking shit. Because you know that's what teenagers do when they're left in power. They sit there and they talk shit. Here's a picture of Willow Smith I was drawing. Doesn't really look like her, but, you know, effort was made. Here's another Saints Row drawing I was going to do, because if you don't know this, if you're not a Saints Row fan, in the first game there's, like, a picture of two characters when they were younger. So I thought it'd be cool to do, like, a photograph thing where, like, I made it look like a picture, but then I never really finished it. Some ugly Connors, because, you know, like, whenever you put line art on something, it loses all personality in life, and that's what happened here. Morgan on, her lifeguard chair, I like to think that that's full of, like, yellow food coloring, and if a kid, like, screams too much and pisses her off, she'll squirt them with it and then be like, you peed in the pool, get the fuck out. She's the lifeguard, she could just kick them out, but, you know, whatever. Thought that would be funnier. My friend was drawing in my sketchbook. I don't know what she was saying. I think I covered it. She was annoyed that I was drawing Connor. It's my summer. You make everything... Okay, probably K-pop lyrics. Oh my god, this completely came up. I'm stupid. And then, like, a redesign of Melanie, because I wanted to give her braids, but I didn't want to make her look like pedo bait, you know? Penny in a roller derby outfit. Started watching What We Do in the Shadows, so we have the beautiful Nadja here. More summer camp stuff. They're sitting and eating at a table. This is the second time I've drawn one of these stupid lunch tables with all the holes in it. This time was more successful, but it's very, like, I don't recommend it. It looks cool, but it's not worth the effort. And of course I added Alistair because I was like, who the fuck? No one just sits, like, posing at a table like it's the Last Supper. Liliana, Tegan, under here is an ugly Zevran I'm not going to show you because I lined it with a green marker. And I thought that would be cool and stylistic, but turns out when you're in traditional and everything just together, it does not look cute. Drew Tally. What's under? No. I was trying to, like, figure out a stylization thing and I just covered her. Nadja. Here I drew Tally without her suit or whatever. I feel like I sexualized her way too much without meaning to. Like, I wasn't being horny drawing it, so I don't know what really happened there. Selena. Morgan painting her toenails. I hope it doesn't look like I have a foot fetish. Copied, like, official art of 2D, but it looks gross because he's a gross old man, so I don't know why I did that. You know, I'm always talking mess about my comics, so I was like, why don't I do a panel test, even though, like, I haven't written the dialogue or any of the script really yet. And then there's Penny, and there's Omari, you know. Here's a self-portrait of when I had my green hair. That era ended about a week ago. Oh, excuse me. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm kind of tired. Here is... What the fuck is her name? Blair. She's a mermaid lady. This was referenced off of, like, a TikTok. I need memes too, I guess. She has a very interesting face, and I felt like it fit Blair, so I was trying to draw her with that. but it just looks weird. Like, I made her mouth look like monkey-ish, kind of. And then I realized I never draw Ched, despite him being one of the main characters of my comic, and I felt like I should get on that, but then I realized, I completely forgot what he looks like. That looks like him, that does not look like him. You know? So I drew him some more, and then I gave up. And then I drew, Selena breathing fire, because she could do that. She could do whatever she wants. Here, I was listening to, I don't remember what the song was called, I thought I could. Before the World Was Big by Girlpool, and that's in Selena. Jesus, that is in Selena's playlist, and it really, like, sometimes the songs I put in the playlist, it can, like, either be, like, related to their story or to their personality, and sometimes even their inner thoughts. So I felt like this is how she feels, thinking about, like, when her and her brother were just simple little vampire children, and they didn't have to play roles in their, like, coven or whatever. So there's, like, it was supposed to be, like, an old-timey picture of them. I don't know if I was trying to imply that they were kids for a while and it took forever for them to grow up because they're vampires. Who knows? Anyways, why can I not remember? And then I drew them as, like, adults sitting next to each other or whatever. I love this. I wish I drew this also on the blue post-it note so the pen I used for his eyes could show up. But I really love that sketch. Drew Ched some more. That looks terrible. This looks like him, and I gave him fleas because I thought it'd be funny because I like to bully him. Here's my speed paint of Edward. You can go watch that. I think it was, like, my last video before this. I worked very hard on it, and no one seemed to like it. Or, that's a lie. People did like it, but you know what I mean. Drew Amari again. A few sketchbooks ago, I colored her in, like, this weird green color with these markers, but then it didn't work the next time I did it. So I just kind of draw her purple anyways. This is both still Selena. Selena again. My copy of Midnight Sun came in. Don't tell Jeff Bezos. Drew Rosalie, drew Selena. There's a scene, I really liked this because, like, don't nobody give a fuck about Bella and her dad watching the game. Okay, we want to hear about the Cullens. We don't care about her and Edward smooching in the woods. We want to hear about the Cullens. And I feel like Midnight Sun gave us a lot of insight, like Jasper and Emmett playing around in the cafeteria and stuff. And I like the scene where Edward was trying to be emo in the snow and one of the Denali clans was trying to have sex with him. And then Rosalie being like, please God, do not make me go through high school again. Drew Todoroki. Blair. My sister took a picture of me at midnight on my birthday and I thought it was funny. Penny. Omari. Alice looking very strange. Edward. Penny from Big Top Burger, but I made her look like my Penny because I can't draw anyone, apparently. Selena. Penny. I've seen it like it's an alternate universe or a fun thing people do in the Dragon Age fandom over on Tumblr where they draw their Inquisitor as if they were a companion, but I did it different where the hero Ferelden was a companion in Inquisition because she's gonna be old as shit and, like, not old as shit, but, like, you know, she's gonna be cranky and gross. So I drew her in her little outfit. Don't ask me how it works. I kind of made it up on the spot. Here's a drawing of Selena I did when my markers from Jackson's Art Supplies came in. That was fun. Here's a drawing of Melanie. She doesn't look like her. Here's an outfit of the day from August 8th. Ched, Tegan. I have Saints Row brain again, so I drew Jonathan Gatt in his little spinny chair that he has in the first game. Give him another swivel chair, please. Continuing on from that photograph idea I had, I drew Lynn and Omari taking, like, a little candid photo of themselves laughing. Here's a picture of my nephew that I drew. Penny again. Alistair. This was Melanie, but I can't get her face right anymore. And then under here, I drew Simon, but from Detroit Become Human, but once again, if you like a sketch, don't line it because all the life will be gone. Get a light box, you know, don't take the risk. And I tried drawing him again, but then he didn't look like a middle-aged white man like he's supposed to. Once again, Saints Row brain photograph idea. I kind of, like, drew the composition right there, but I didn't really do it. The sketch looks so much better than the actual thing, so I'm trying to, like, recreate it in digital. but look at this. That looks right. Troy always looks stupid because I don't know how to. This is the one white man I don't know how to draw. This is when I came back from vacation and I hadn't drawn the whole time because I didn't bring my sketchbook. So I saw this like one artist who does like upturned noses, and I was trying to do that, but then I realized I didn't really like how it looked with my style. So I just drew regular profiles. Selena, I believe that's supposed to be Tegan. Here, okay, so on top of having OC playlists, I also have ship playlists for like their relationships, you know, that everyone knows what ships are. And I was gonna do one for all of them, starting out with Blair and Samuel, which is called Blam because I thought that was funny. And it was gonna be like them kissing on a dock, and she's like in the water in her little mermaid form, and then I drew the umbrella stupid and I didn't want to finish it. Played Left 4 Dead for like 30 minutes. I love Ellis? I almost said Ellen. Drew Penny because I was thinking about playing Dragon Age Origins again. And then, as always, when I play Dragon Age Origins, I play the Dwarven Noble. And I always kill Balin because he deserves to not live. I don't care about the city. I like to think that like it's like her biggest regret because she's like, damn, my culture is in the dumps. But at least my brother's dead. Started watching Legend of Korra, drew Korra, Bolin, and Mako, but I hate him. So originally it was him saying, Korra, I just don't think women should be able to vote because he sucks. Fuck Mako. Here I was watching Sydney Lavin's video where she was window shopping in designer stores, and I saw these obnoxious Gucci capris and I was like, Miss Ma'am would wear the hell out of those, but I didn't know how to draw them. And then I saw paintings of Fenris on Pinterest. I don't remember him being that handsome in the game, but y'all really do make him look extremely handsome. And then the last page, which I finished yesterday, I guess. No, I didn't. I did not draw this yesterday. I guess I put the end date yesterday. But it's Omari, because in the promotional art for the First Saints Row game, it's like all the different gangs standing there, and like the lieutenants, you know, whatever. And it's this really cool rendered thing. I'm gonna put my version up right now. We can bounce like my checks did back in the day. Before I got this paper, before I get paid, you know, I had a dream of... I like it. I mean, it took me a long time. It could be better, but I believe I was successful in what I was going for. Oh, wait, I'll show, like, what I was talking about here. Making it some way, we can bounce like my checks did back in the day. Yeah. So, if you... Oh, wait. I have stuff in the back. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing because this means I'm going to have to show the clip. So, I was, like, trying for a second to do, like, a kind of animation thing, not really, on TikTok, by using, like, one of the audios. So, I just drew, like, a bunch of things with Tegan. I don't know where the other sheet was on the floor and my dog pooped on it, so I threw it away. But, I'll put that up right here.
So, I wanted to see her anger level. I wanted to see if I was powerful enough to twist her mind. It was a mind thing. She got mind screwed by me, and it worked.
If you ever wanted to know what her personality is kind of like. I don't remember when I did this, but I still kind of like it. Now I wish I stayed in the sketchbook and I used my watermarkers more, because I feel like I really worked hard on this one. And then more icon stuff where I was trying to make a new icon and it's very ugly. And then that's how I make my thumbnails. So if you ever wanted to know, there's that. Oh, and all these are Joysan, Sexy Tuna. What does she go by? She goes by Sexy Tuna, Snarky Tuna, Joysan. You know, you'll find her, because I'm in her Patreon, and then this was like on one of the packages, so I decided to cut it out and put it there. So here's my new sketchbook. It's like the shitty ones you can get from Barnes & Noble and Half Price Books and stuff. The paper is more for like sketching than like coloring and stuff. But I'm gonna figure it out because I honestly do whatever I want and no one can stop me. So if you enjoyed my sketchbook, maybe go follow me on Instagram. I just made a new sketch dump account. I think it's just called jerdynnsketch or Jerdynn Sketches. I'll put the @ up right here along with my regular Instagram and my Twitter, which I post on my art on. You could also go follow me on my Tumblr. But last time I promoted having an art Tumblr, people couldn't act right, and they were like, she claims that, because I had that stupid old video, and they were like, she claims that Tumblr artists are racist, yet has a Tumblr herself. And it's like that meme where the guy's like, you hate society, yet participate in it. Like, yes, I'm a teen girl living in America. I'm a teen alt girl living in America who's gay. Of course I have a Tumblr. Anyways. Class dismissed.